Everything changed on June 25, 1950. The Korean War broke out. There was a sudden need of aviators. Midshipmen and former midshipmen in maritime and carrier aviation squadrons were thrust into combat. A number of these were the first midshipmen to fight and die in combat since the U.S.-Mexican War in 1846. Some became test pilots, commanded aircraft carriers, flew the Blue Angels, shot down MiGs over Vietnam, or were themselves shot down, captured, and held as POWs. The Flying Midshipmen Association was formed in 1969 to correct the pay and retirement inequity by lobbying for a change. Following success and with membership high of over 1,500 members, the FMA became a non-profit fraternal organization. Its purpose, among other things, remained the support of the education of America's teenagers in aviation. The roles of FMA bear the names of many noteworthy former aviation midshipmen. Many went on to distinguished careers outside of the service as diplomats, airline and corporate pilots, doctors, dentists, and so forth. To the list of the distinguished must be added the names of Neil Armstrong, the first man to set foot on the moon, the first African American and the first Nisei naval aviators, Jesse Brown and Joe Agaki. Many years later, with loss of membership due to advanced age and health concerns, the Flying Midshipmen Association was officially decommissioned on May 8th of 2011, a date coincident with the 100th anniversary of the birth date of naval aviation. In recent years, it became apparent that something was needed to perpetuate the name and legacy of this unique and distinguished group of aviators before they faded away. One such solution was found 10 years ago in the FMA partnering with the USSMidway Museum in establishing the Flying Midshipmen Youth Aviation Training Program.
The Flying Midshipmen is a little known but inspirational part of naval history. It's a story about perseverance against all odds. It's a story of service and sacrifice. But the mission of the Flying Midshipmen is not over. There's a new mission. We want the youth that experience the Flying Midshipmen programs aboard the Midway to carry on the title of Flying Midshipmen going forward, to know that they represent that honor, that legacy, that service and sacrifice, and to share that legacy with others.
We have a chance to expose and inspire, whether it's you're flying or working with ground crew or mechanics, or inspiration just to be better citizens, than opportunities and results of good education and results of good dedication.
All youth that take part in our Flying Midshipmen programs will learn the basics of aviation, the fundamentals of aerodynamics. They will get a chance to fly in our state-of-the-art simulator room.
And we show them examples of success. I've got some veterans on board, I got some civilians on board, and through the support we get from the Flying Midshipmen Association, we can actually inspire over 1,000 kids a year. We're pretty proud of that.
We want to tell the story of the Flying Midshipmen because it's a perfect example of overcoming adversity. The message of this program is that if you put your mind to it, against all odds, if you have a dream, you can achieve that dream, whether it be aviation or something else in life.
One can think of no better way to recognize and to preserve the Flying Midshipmen name and legacy in perpetuity than through this exceptional training program. We're all in our 90s now, and I just passed that milestone, but nonetheless, I feel confident and comfortable that everything's going to be in good hands when I'm gone.